Καλησπέρα σας καλοί φίλοι τηλεθεατές. Καλώς ορίσατε. Να μου επιτρέψετε να πω λίγα λόγια έτσι, καταρχήν να ευχαριστήσω τον χορηγό μας, τον Dr. Βασίλη Μαύρου και το Arosyletics που μας στηρίζουν. Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ. Και τώρα θα πρέπει να περάσω στα αγγλικά. Αγγλικά λοιπόν, γιατί απόψε μαζί μου έχω μια φιλοξενούμενη, η οποία είναι πάρα πολύ γνωστή σε πολλούς, ίσως όχι πολύ γνωστή σε εσάς και σε μένα, όμως απόψε θα την κάνουμε γνωστή. I like to turn to English and I like to welcome you. Is She Robot?
She Robot, yes.
So, yes, why this name?
Because I'm a songwriter using a digital setup, so I'm working with a robot as to be my band. So that's me and the robot, okay. I guess.
You and your robot and me. And me?
Today,
yes,
indeed.
okay. So, shall I take you back when you were young, a little girl, and were you born? And tell us the story. I mean, where you born, your parents, school days, and all this kind of thing?
Okay. I'm from Bristol. My mum is from Bristol, my dad was from Burma. And I loved playing music when I was a kid. I had a little keyboard. My dad used to make me cassettes and mixtapes. I didn't study music at school. I kind of went to university, didn't know what to do, and then realised gradually I wanted to write songs. And hence I ended up how I am today. I got a band together, but I felt happier doing things on my own. And loop pedals, where you record yourself gradually, was a chance to play on my own with loads of different sounds. So that's what I did.
So, you went to university to study what before you decide you want to become a musician?
I started off doing chemistry, but I hated it. So I changed and did archaeology, which was interesting, but I couldn't grow a beard and I wasn't very good at digging. So to cut a long story short, I just got a degree and then worked a few jobs in bars and things and gradually just started to write songs.
So, do you remember your first song?
My first song? Oh, I think I wrote it on a Fisher-Price xylophone. And I think it was about ducks on a pond, but I can't remember how it goes.
I was about to ask you to just, give me, I mean, a cappella. I like listening to people singing a cappella. Would you sing something for me?
What now?
Yes, please. Before we go to the microphones, I like to, if you don't mind, you know what I mean.
When you break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, baby, right down.
That's nice. That's nice. So, tell me about your connection with Mr. Mike Bennett. Do you know Mike Bennett for a long time?
Yes.
You know him?
I know Mike Bennett, yes.
Who is he?
He is an amazing producer who I met about a year ago now in Bristol. He came to do a gig with Gary Clayle at the Thunderbolt Tavern in Bristol, and I was the support act. And he said he wanted to record me and produce me, so I was like, yep, that's cool. So to cut a long story short, I sent him recordings down the internet and he produced them, and the result is an EP called Seven Bells, which has come out.
Okay, so do you work with other famous people? Tell us a few names.
I don't know whether I can drop any names, but I do now have a Pet Shop Boys connection, which is quite exciting, but you'll have to watch this space to hear what's been done.
What is a connection exactly? I mean, you on stage together, or I mean.
We worked on a track together, me and somebody, and it's going to be out soon.
It's coming out soon, yes. You will let us know when it's out.
I will let you know when it's out. Yes.
Okay. So, but you are planning your own, shows in the future. I mean, you have a show. You say you have a show in Nottingham.
I'm playing on Sunday night at the Maze in Nottingham, and it's an amazing lineup of all women, actually, and I'm the headliner, so that's going to be cool. And other than that, I play festivals a lot. So I'm doing Shindig and Barefoot and the Green Gathering, and mostly little ones, but that's my summer, really. Okay.
So how many songs you recorded already?
In my life, I've done 2 albums by myself, the EP with Mike, and also another album of kind of disco-y kind of improvised music as well. So that's.
Is this EP with Mike is ready? It's on? Where can anyone find it?
You can get it on iTunes and Amazon, and it's called Seven Bells. So.
The title of the album.
Yes, it's Seven Bells. Yeah.
Okay, now are you ready to sing live for us? I mean, we have so many people here waiting to listen.
I'm very happy to. I'll need to just set up and twiddle my knobs a tiny bit, and then I'll be ready.
Okay. Most of our listeners are Greeks. what do you have to say to them? You know, there are Greeks from Cyprus, Greece, and so many Greeks living in London and in England. What would you like to say to them?
I hope they like the music, and even if they don't speak English and get the words, then maybe hopefully the music will carry it as well.
Music is international, I suppose.
Exactly. If you hear something and you respond to it, that's all you need.
So what is the next song you're going to sing for us?
I was going to play another track from my EP, which is called Breakdown.
From the new album?
Yes, you may have heard it a moment ago when I sung it a cappella. But this is going to be the fleshed out real version.
Okay, so it's one-woman band at the moment, yeah?
A one-woman band, yes.
You wanted to dedicate it to someone special?
Yes, to my nephew, baby George. Hey, George. He's only just over 6 months old. Yeah, just over 6 months.
6 months? Oh, my God. Is he going to understand the song?
He likes it when I sing to him.
Okay.
Even though he doesn't technically speak English, he listens and he watches and he's...
Are you ready?
Music. I believe he likes music.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
You're only your skin. So stay with the flock, never step out the box that you came in. You're only your bones. You're own. You're the parts you have from the start, plus the ones that you've grown. When you break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, baby, right down. You're only your tribe. Better keep him on side. You're the flag and pieces of rag that you're hiding behind. You're only your star. Behind the bar. Rewind your heart and decide to your enemies are. When you break her right down, when you break her right down, break her right down, baby. When you break her right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, baby, right down. You're only your kin. What it says on the tin. A fairy tale that never gets stale. With heroes and victims. Be purely yourself. The truth is within. You are only your skin. When you break her right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, baby, when you break her right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, baby, right down, break her right down, break her right
Beautiful song. You know, I love it very much. And tell me about about your future plans, because you know people might be now they're going to see. The song and listen to you. They might be wanting to come and see you, in person. So your next appearance, it will be?
My next appearance is going to be in Nottingham at a place called The Maze, and that's on Easter Sunday night, so this coming Sunday. And after that, I'm going to do a gig at the Dublin Castle in London, which the date has to be confirmed, but it might be in either May or June. And after that, there's some festivals, which is mostly what I do in the summer.
Do you know any more about festivals, about those festivals?
I'm doing Shindig Festival and the Green Gathering, Barefoot Festival, among others. There's something else festivals, which are kind of punk rock alternative ones. Yeah.
So tell me about this. Mike told me about you are a champion of something. Give me more information.
I am a UK looping champion. That is to say that when the loop pedal that I'm using was brought out by the manufacturer, they had a looping championship, to kind of like how you have beatboxing championships, but for looping. So I had to go up to Birmingham and compete against other contestants with a big iPad timer in front counting down the time. And then I won and was chosen to go through to the World Championships, which was in Frankfurt, which is kind of like Birmingham, really. Yes. And I competed against a bunch of world loopers there. And I made friends with a girl called Angela, who is the American champion. And we ended up doing a tour together because of it. So that was cool.
That's very good. That's very good. You want to say anything more about your participation with other artists? You want to mention?
Okay, yes. Well, obviously, as a looper, I normally work completely on my own. But in the last year, loads of things have happened. And now I've been working on a new track, which is not a track I've written, but it's a track I've arranged and set in a different style. And I'm lucky enough to have some pretty cool musicians. I've got someone from The Fall and someone from Spiritualized playing on it as well. So you'll have to wait and see what that sounds like. I'm pretty excited about the mix that I've heard.
When is this going to be out, do you know?
I'm afraid I can't say, but it should be very soon. You'll have to watch this space.
Okay, lovely. All right, then. So we are about to close now this very interesting, interview. It was nice to have you anyway here in, Telling TV. Tell us, what is your message to young people like you looking to get into this business?
To believe in yourself and to be persistent. And to give yourself time to write and just to nourish yourself, not just to think about success and about meeting people, but to give yourself time for yourself so that you can write well. I think that's really important.
Lovely. So what is the next song? And we're going to close with that. What is the next song we're going to, see you playing live?
This next song I'm going to play is the last track off my EP. It's called Don't Look Down. And it's really about survivor's guilt, the idea that you can see terrible things happen to people around you. Maybe not people that you're close to, but feeling sympathetic doesn't seem enough sometimes. So it's about, I suppose, feeling like even the little pieces of love that you can give are worth something.
Mm-hmm. So thank you very much again. I'd like to thank Sebi, thank you to our sponsor, Dr. Vasilis Mavrou and Varosi Lettings. Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ. Thanks very much. And you and me are going to be together again next Sunday, same time, λίγο μετά τις 8. Να είστε καλά. Good night.
Your accident. Don't look down. This is not So don't look down, don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down. This is not your funeral. Don't look down. This is not your fear. Someone else will shed a tear more than you. So don't look down. Oh, we worry as the clouds fall. Oh, we wonder where the bombs will fall. Don't look down. This is a love, however small. Past them over the garden wall. Past them over the garden wall. This is a love, however small. Past them over the garden wall. Past them over the garden wall. This is a love, however small. Past them over the garden wall. Past them over the garden wall. This is a love, however small. Past them over the garden wall. Past them over the garden wall. This is a love, however small. Past them over the garden wall. Past them over the garden wall. This is a love, however small. Past them over the garden wall. Past them over the garden wall. This is a love, however small. Past them over the garden wall.